you wanted to hurt your friend. Hey, guess who wants to hurt their best friend right now? Me. Me.
Oh my God.
We have been trying to figure out for the past
Oh,
49 minutes
oh my God.
why you couldn't hear
Oh
me.
my.
And the reason you couldn't hear me is because your volume was down. Let me start drinking. Let me, give me a second. Give me a second.
Oh my gosh.
I got to drink.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
You
Oh
know,
my gosh.
this is
I
going in the book.
oh my God. And when we're done here, don't forget to go to Front Row Reserve and share to your page though.
Uh-huh.
But when we're done here and I tell you about my day, you will understand.
Oh, that's gonna make me understand. Mm.
Yes, because
Oh, okay.
oh my gosh, I am crying. I
I'm just sitting here trying to figure out, like, why this don't make no sense. I just got off of a Zoom call and the mic was working just fine.
Katrina,
Somebody bring me an engineer.
I don't know what to say.
Engineer.
Like,
It,
oh my gosh. Oh, welcome to Front Row Reserved.
yeah, right. Greetings and salutations.
Oh, we're so happy that you have joined us tonight.
My God.
I want to start the night out by stating that I have had a very long week, and
That's what you want to blame.
honestly would have preferred to get into bed, but I know that this brings, I laugh when we do the show, and I get to talk to my best friend. So I got on here and I was ready to go at 6:10.
No, 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 no. You were not ready. Let's rephrase that. Thank you, L.
Katrina, Katrina, I was ready. I had my computer plugged in so that the battery would not die.
Right.
I finally found my Front Row Reserved shirt.
Yeah, right.
So I had my shirt on. Katrina had called. I didn't even call her back. I just immediately logged on so that she could hop on so we could test our lighting and everything. And so we thought we were having technical issues because everything was looking good. Katrina's lighting was right. And I could not hear her. She kept saying, "You can't hear me." And I'm like, "No." Like, "No, I can't hear you." So she gets off and she's like, "I was just on a Zoom call." And so she gets on her phone and she tries it. And we're like, "Oh my gosh, what's going on? Not today. And so we think, that it's an issue with StreamYard, with the platform we're using.
Let's interject. Remember, on my phone, you couldn't hear me either. So I'm like, what in the world?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're like, what's going on? So then I'm like, well, you log into the platform and you invite me in. And like, we are really troubleshooting, like any way we can figure out, like, why can't we hear her? So then I said, well, let's just go live straight from Facebook. And then, it won't post to YouTube. We won't be able to save the recording and whatever. It's just fine. Let's just go live so that we can just keep the show going. And right when we get, so we get on Facebook, we set that up, and she's like, "Can you hear me?" And I'm like, "Yeah." But then, we were still on the phone because we had been talking. I'm like, "Wait, no, she's on the phone." And I said, "Well, wait, she's very low." At that point, I turn up the volume on my laptop and I realized that my volume is going from 0 now to, I'm like, So I say, Katrina, I know what the problem is.
Whole time.
The volume on my computer was off. I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's been a long week. And I'm looking forward to the weekend. But we're here and we started on time. Look at that.
Yeah.
So hi everyone for joining
we
in.
literally logged in a minute before the show was supposed to start. Yeah.
Yeah, we did, but we're here.
Yeah.
And I can hear you, Katrina.
I'm so happy that you can hear me loud and clear. Anywho, guess what today is for National Day?
What day is it? What national day is it? Hi, Elliot.
So today we chose National Be a Millionaire Day because the other things were kind of lame. So National Be a Millionaire Day is celebrated every year on May 20th.
I didn't know that.
I'm quite sure everyone else didn't know that it was.
But that's gonna be my day now. I'm gonna put that in my calendar. I need a reminder every day.
Yeah,
National Be a Millionaire Day. Absolutely,
National Be a Millionaire Day. So it celebrates the idea of being a millionaire. So very few of us haven't imagined what it would be like to be a millionaire, and also for those of us who like to imagine spending millions. So it's a day also to start taking steps to turn dreams into reality by making plans for your future. So they gave a few suggestions to get you started on the millionaire path. One, pay off your credit card debt. Two, start a savings account. If you have an existing savings account, review it to make sure you are earning the maximum interest available. Increase the deposits into your savings account. And I'm going to add to that, like shopping. I know every year for like my savings account, I try to look for other online accounts to see who may have a higher interest rate. Okay. Review your financial portfolio with a trusted expert. So hopefully everyone has a financial planner in their life. If not, get one. Review your investments. Look at ways of improving your investments. Add to your 401k. If you do not have one, start one. And review your spending habits. Find ways to spend less and save more. So that's all associated with National Be a Millionaire Day. So what do you think?
So I really thought you was gonna tell me like how to be a millionaire faster. Cause I mean that's stuff that we've been doing.
True.
I ain't no millionaire yet.
I mean, if I was a millionaire, then I'd be able to share some tips, but I ain't got none for you. I'm just sharing what folks say.
I don't know if I like National Be a Millionaire Day then, because that's the stuff that we do. Well, I'm not a millionaire yet. Well, are you a millionaire with doing those things on that list?
No, but perhaps I need to up my investments. Maybe that.
Perhaps I need to figure out how these kids, because these high school kids and these college kids out here, they got money. they out here with the money.
How do college kids got money?
They scamming.
Girl, what you
That's all they do is scam. Sit at home on computers and scam.
Scam how?
Oh, girl, they do it.
Hip me.
They doing all kind of stuff. Like somebody told, I need. So maybe next week what we'll do is we'll have Candace on because she's the one who showed me some of the stuff these people doing. If I wasn't so scary, but see, I'm scary. I'm very scary, so I can't do it. But like they have people that will. Do you hear the dog whining?
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Corbin is just laying at my feet, just as wide as he want to be.
Look, Elliot said folks go to jail for that. I know they do, but they out here scamming, making money. Scamming.
Speaking of folks going to jail, so I saw today there were 8 Brooklyn men charged with $2 million COVID relief fraud.
What?
8 Brooklyn
People need to stop with it. And see, I need them to stop.
Mind
taking
you,
this money.
Mind you, all of them were between the ages of 18 and 22.
Told you, it's these young kids. They out here scamming and they went to jail. See? Scamming, because that's all they see. You know how we talked about social media. They see everybody flashing this, designer this. So they just trying to get that quick money, that quick, and then they end up in jail. So no. So Katrina, we have to find a better way, a legal way to become millionaires, because
there was a big financial aid scandal at Howard.
Oh my goodness. I didn't hear about that one. Yeah, hey, Talitha. Glow Factory in the house. Hey. I didn't hear about the one at Howard. Okay, we have to look that one up. So anyways, I keep seeing you take a sip of your drink. So what do you have in your glass tonight, Katrina?
So tonight I made a French 75. So most people are used to maybe a French 75 done with gin. But you know, I'm not a light girl, I'm a dark girl. So I like I use Hennessy.
Absolutely. That's how it should be made.
But actually, if you look up, you know, some French 75 recipes, they are made with cognac. So this has about, and of course, you know, eventually I promise we're going to get around to posting some of these recipes. But
yes, because someone asked me about that too.
Yeah. So I took probably like 1.5 ounces of Hennessy VSOP. And instead of using fresh lemonade, I could do one with Douce.
Hey, Alvinus. Hey, Allison.
I actually shook it up with some pineapple juice. So I substituted the pineapple for the lemon. And I did put maybe just a splash of lemon juice in it, shook that up in a shaker, you know, poured it in a glass, and then topped it off with champagne.
Girl, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah. Excuse me, Elliot, while you're sitting there saying Hennessy, yuck. Yes, you can use Remy.
I agree, Alvinus, and I was just about to say that. So I'm thinking for our last, before we go on break, not our last show, before we go on break, I want to do it in the same setting so that you can fix me whatever you drinking. And then, but anyways, let's talk about that. But yeah, Alvinus said, can we just have a gathering and Katrina make all the drinks? Everyone bring a bottle. I like it. Great idea.
Yeah, okay.
That don't sound like you agree. Okay, anyways, so, you know, we started off with talking about being a millionaire. So, Katrina, do you feel like, you know, like what you do every day for work, your career, is that something like, you know, because our elders, they worked at their job for ever. Like you get a job, that's your job, you work there, you know, you make a living there, and that's it. So do you feel like that's what you're doing? You go to work to make a living and you're living up to your fullest potential, and this is what you should be doing. Do you feel like that?
I mean, I think everyone who knows me knows this. I expected a different path for myself. How I ended up working in the hospital and all of that, I still am bewildered behind that. But my career, you know, it pays the bills and it pays them well.
Right.
So what is that? That's the old poor dad mentality. again, do I think that this is going to be like my final job? Do you think, like, are you asking me if this is like where I plan to retire? Like, you know,
Is it? Is it?
I mean, for the industry that I work in order for me to make more money, I have to switch companies.
Hmm.
So no, I don't think where I am currently, that's where I will retire from.
Okay. And so for me, when I think about, because I understand, like what Elliot said, like that poor dad, rich dad, um, that's really why I started my own business too,
Mhm.
because, I don't want to feel like I rely on my day-to-day job to get me to where I want to be financially and to be able to leave wealth and a legacy for my family. You know what I mean? So, but I think that it is kind of like a mentality switch. You have to think about, a lot of times people just go to work because they're paying the bills for today. That's how I always think about it. And that's what my husband and I talk about. And like, he's gotten into stocks and that's his thing. And, so because I think we as a people, sometimes we don't think about building wealth and what we're leaving for generations to come. A lot of us is just like, okay, paying those bills right now, doing this. I go to work. I know that's it's going to pay me every 2 weeks or what have you. But it's very important to me. And I've been saying this for a couple of years, talking to my husband. I'm like, we have to have multiple streams of income,
Right.
and, especially when he went full fledged into starting his own business, that was a struggle for us. But based on now where we are, 6 years later, 6 years into it, what he's done in those 6 years, if he would have stayed as an educator, he never would. It doesn't even equate to what he's done. Of course, being an entrepreneur comes with all kinds of other expenses, and because everything is on you, which is why I haven't quit my job, because but again, my job is connected to passion. I love working with children, and that's my thing. That's what I do. But I believe in having multiple streams of income. So that's why I work hard in with my consulting business, and still working with event planning over here. Like, yeah, I need the money to come from here, and here. You know what I'm saying? So I think as we were talking about, becoming a millionaire, some people have it in their mind that I'm going to become a billionaire by doing just this. But instead of thinking about, okay, no, I can make money here. I can have stocks. You should have money that you don't even touch. Those types of things. So
Right.
I think, but we as a people sometimes, because we don't know any better, or no one has ever shown us those things or taught us those things, then that's how we get stuck in that grind of going to a job every day and paying the bills that outweigh the income, just things like that. So
yeah,
that's how I feel about it. But
yeah,
and teaching our children so that they don't become like these other kids, these scammers out here, these other high school, these college kids out here scamming. I don't want my kids out here scamming just to make a quick dollar. You know what I'm saying? So, but speaking of schools, I got another question to ask you.
Okay.
Because I know how you are. And so, your lovely governor has decided that the public schools, we cannot mandate that students wear masks anymore. So, and I know you just allowed Miles to go back into the building. So
yeah.
what you gonna do?
I mean, just in general, just regarding masks. Well, we, in my household, we're gonna continue wearing masks. Like I went, I took Miles yesterday to basketball practice, and another mom was like, "Well, why do you have a mask on? Aren't you vaccinated?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm still wearing a mask for right now." I mean, perhaps it'll change, and again, it just depends on the environment that I'm in.
Right. Right.
Definitely, will still wear them in the stores. Because the way I be seeing some of these folks acting in the store, coughing and shit, no, that's no. Mm-mm.
Right.
So in my household, we will continue to, wear masks.
Are you still going to send Miles in person?
Yeah, he'll still go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was just wondering. So Allison said, Allison, Hot Wheels should be rolled into A. And she said, never mind. Let's see. We have
y'all gonna stop talking about pushing our governor out of his wheelchair. That's not nice.
So, hey, Devin. Allison said, is Bill Gates looking for a new boo? He probably is, girl. Hey, Keisha. Great book. Oh, talking about Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Yes. Elliot said it's about multiple streams of income and free agency. Facts. Actually, we were like that until shift to integration. I think that, okay, that was back on talking about. And then Elliot, I don't even want to read that.
That's why I said, y'all gonna stop talking about pushing this man out of his wheelchair just because he did it.
So Talitha, my cousin, who is actually a nurse, she said, wrong move. Some people send their kids to school sick. They send them all the time sick.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter whether you are vaccinated or not. You can still contract the virus. Absolutely. And that's what we were saying. So those of us that are, in the school, we basically just like, we're still wearing our masks. You know what I'm saying? So, but we really can't tell someone they have to wear it, but yeah, we wear it now. It is what it is. So, yeah.
Exactly. The vaccine does not stop you from contracting or spreading the virus. You are exactly right.
I don't understand like the point of it, but I was looking up because I want to go to the Usher residency in Vegas, right? In Las Vegas.
Yes.
So I know I keep saying it. I keep telling everybody I know because I really want to go. But I was looking at it, and so I was like, well, I wonder, like how many people are they gonna let in?
It'll be full. It'll be full.
That's what they said. It's no restrictions. It's just like a full concert. Just
right. And everything they keep saying is like they're gonna go based on the honor system. These people ain't honest.
So, like, as much as I want to go see him now, I'm like, no, it makes me nervous.
Yeah, but it just means that we will be in there with our mask on.
But that's a whole bunch of people in there without a mask. With that little mask, it's not gonna. I don't know, Katrina. I don't know if I want to go anymore.
Hey, we can spray our Lysol.
We gonna get put out. We can't spray people with Lysol at the concert.
I spray people on the plane.
Katrina, they gonna put us out. But we're gonna have to see first because we're gonna wait till like the way later when he been there. I have to wait. I can't go right now. I'm just saying, much as I want to.
I don't want to stop. Like I feel like our lives have been on hold. Oh
no, that's why it's gonna be a warm girl summer now. I keep telling you about the baby brunch and
if I hear this warm girl summer one more time,
I need you to know, honey, it has already started. Summer.
But I mean,
Cozumel was wonderful.
Just be on the lookout for all these pictures that's getting ready to
I can't wait. Yes, baby. Yes, and brunch is it. Look, meet me at brunch. Everybody, come meet me at brunch because I will be at brunch. Yeah. I don't know who keeping these kids of mine, but warm. Yes, Elliot, warm. I can't be hot because I got to keep my husband. Okay, so it's just a little warm. Catching flights. I'm gonna be at brunch, and I'm gonna have a wonderful time because last summer we could not do anything, and I like to go out. I like to go. I like to be at brunch. I like to catch flights. I like to hang out with my friends. I like to eat. I like to have good drinks. So yes. Warm girl summer is loading, and it started last weekend in Cozumel, and I had a wonderful time. And Katrina and I have another trip planned. Call me if you want to go on a trip. Let's go. I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what warm girl summer is for me. I don't know what it means to nobody else, but that's what it is for me. Okay.
It's okay. I mean, I'm talking about you, talking about warm girl, but guess who's gonna be right there? Where we going, girl?
Right? Anybody else? Y'all come on. It's a little warm over here. Yes. So Katrina, you were telling me about somebody I don't even know about because I don't be on who Kevin Samuels or something. I don't know who that is. So tell me about it now so we can see. Maybe the people know because I didn't know. I didn't know. Are you muted? My volume is up. Hey, can y'all hear Katrina? Just type yes or no. Oh, Elliot said, leave that brother alone. Elliot, I want to know. I agree, Devin, a cousin trip. Yes, Katrina, we cannot hear you. It's not me. It's not me this time. My volume is up. I don't know what's happening. We can't hear you. But I agree with the cousin trip. Devin and Talitha, since my cousin's on here, we want to go to Universal and go to the Harry Potter thing. But that's a thought. Katrina, I don't know what happened. We cannot hear you. What? What? See? Oh, technology. Well, y'all, I wish I could tell y'all about Kevin Samuels, but I don't even know who he is to talk about that topic. Go out and come. Your mic is muted, Katrina.
Hello? Are you serious?
You muted your mic. I didn't mute your mic.
I ain't touched nothing. My hand's been right here all this time. Okay, but y'all can hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Well, damn. I don't know what happened. Okay. Oh, Lord. I don't want to talk about Kevin Samuels. Girl, oh.
Well, you the one who brought it up and asked me, did I know who that was? And I was like, I don't know. So just tell me on the show. Because I thought maybe the people would know.
Okay, who has heard of Kevin Samuels besides Elliot?
I don't know who that is.
So again, he is this self-proclaimed image consultant, and he has this show that is catered to women, giving them advice on dating. And I guess he has really been on social media a lot lately because it's like either a love-hate relationship. Either you like him or you hate him. Okay, yeah. He's another self-proclaimed relationship expert. And so my thing with him is that, you have these women who call into your show for advice. And my issue with him is not what he says, it's how he says it. Who said we don't need advice from men? No,
right, really, we don't. Why are all these men proclaiming to be these relationship experts? Like, I don't want to talk to you. What you gonna tell me? Like, oh, he's been divorced twice. So how are you a relationship expert?
Well, I mean,
hey, Alvinus.
But most of these self-proclaimed relationship people have been married and divorced several times. I mean, Michael Bay's been.
But how is that helping me? Like, why are these women calling him?
I don't know. I guess they're looking for a man's opinion as to why they can't get or keep men.
But he couldn't keep his wife.
Okay, I hear you. Just like I need advice from women. Okay, did you mean that sarcastically?
No, I think Elliot is saying that we do need advice from men, just like he needs advice from women.
Okay, yeah.
So, but it depends on who the person is. You don't need advice from every man. Like, no,
Right.
no.
Right. I mean, I don't listen to everybody. I don't take everybody's advice. And again,
And then you say the way he talks to people is not appropriate or whatever, or
oh yeah. I mean, I should have pulled up clips or something, had them ready, but again, that's why I said we don't even have to talk about him, because like I said, I don't care for him.
well, I just, so it seems as if, you know what, and we talking about being millionaires, maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe I need to go on social media and self-proclaim myself as some type of expert and have people call me and I talk to them crazy and they pay me. Like, I guess that's what everybody else doing. Like, I don't understand.
I guess so, because I don't know. I mean, what qualifies you to be a relationship expert?
The number of followers you have, I guess.
Okay, well,
because you say people call this man, right? They call him.
Oh, they call him. And again, you know, the argument from some people is that, well, they know what type of advice they're going to get because they listen to him all the time. So, anywho, what I want to know, my fellow Houstonians, what do you all think about Curtis 50 Cent Jackson becoming a Houstonian as well? Really? Did you have to flip your lip like that? I mean, damn.
I mean, he did a good thing by connecting with some high schools, you know. I think that will be positive for the city. I don't know what else he's, because like I said, I didn't even know he was here till I saw like a meme of him in front of Carrington's or something. They had posted.
No, not in front of Carrington's.
Yes, and so that's when I realized, I was like, why does he keep popping up places? And then somebody said, oh, he's moved here. I was like, oh, I had no clue. And Albina said, why is he here? Honey, I don't know.
Well, he's supposed to be, I know he's filming a show. So he's supposed to be doing a new show about, what is it called? Confessions of a Crime Queen.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a reality show or like a.
I think it's part like documentary, you know. I don't know.
Elliot said every gospel artist has moved there. Why not?
Elliot, Houston has always had gospel artists here. If you don't stop, but yeah, so he's doing this show. Mm-hmm. And then, like you said, I know he partnered up with the Houston mayor to do these paid internships through his company with, I think, 3 high schools.
Yes, it was 3 schools. Yes.
Yeah, so he's doing that. And then also through his charity, he's doing something else, you know, involving education. And then I saw he was a winner at the Houston Rodeo International Wine Competition for his champagne.
And I didn't know he had champagne either.
Yeah, you know, he always hashtags that in all his posts.
I don't follow him.
So you don't follow 50. Okay. All right, I'm talking to the wrong person, I see.
What's the name of his champagne?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Well, how do you spell it?
I don't know. La Chemin du Roi Champagne. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well, has anyone tried his champagne? It retails for about $140. I mean, it gets really great reviews. I mean, I don't know if those reviews are based, you know, on just because it's him, or, you know, if it truly is a good champagne.
Albina said he can't say it either. Yeah, well, when you try it, let me know how it is.
Well, when I have y'all over, that's the champagne I'll use for
You
our
don't get
drink.
that. I'd rather you get that web clico.
Well, you know,
Because we know what that tastes like.
yeah, yeah.
Wait, Snoop Dogg moved here?
No, I didn't think Snoop moved here.
She said that's two of them, Snoop Dogg and 50. Who else? Oh, maybe with the champagne. Does he have champagne? I don't know.
No, he only has the wine. He did the collaboration with
Oh yeah, Snoop Dogg he did do some wine. I saw that in the store. I don't want that
13,
either.
13 crimes, 15 crimes.
And I do like, the 13 crimes, yeah, but so his champagne is $140 a bottle.
Yeah.
What's the alcohol content? I'm just saying, you're gonna pay $140 for 5%.
19 crimes. Okay, y'all knew what we were talking about. Thank you.
19, 13.
That's what I'm saying. All of them. The number of crimes. What else?
Alvina's talking about they don't drink it. Hey, D'Adrian. Oh my goodness.
Hey.
So, I mean, at least he's moved here and is working to do, good things in the city. So,
yeah, that I do appreciate, unlike some of these other folks who moved here and you don't hear nothing from them. So,
yeah. Well, so, that's good, I wonder, but now you
got me wondering how much alcohol is in there.
Yeah, for $150. Wouldn't you want to know that?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Not yet. No, yeah. Oh my goodness. Let's look at some of these comments. Let's see. Okay. Why Houston? Yeah, I don't know. He could have stayed where he was. Girl,
oh no.
Alvina said there's too many people here already. Elliot said no state taxes. So that's probably why he moved here.
Oh, because that is one thing I do not miss is paying both New Jersey and New York taxes. I don't miss that.
Why you had to pay both?
Because remember, I lived in Jersey. I worked in New York. So I always had to pay. I had to pay federal as well as both state taxes.
Both state taxes.
Mm-hmm. So when I moved back home, honey, I was like, cool, praise them. I ain't got to pay state taxes no more.
Well, we have been telling you to come home for I don't know how many years, but we won't discuss that. We'll talk about that when we do our Friends show. Elliot said he considered retiring here. Okay, come on down when you retire. The agent said she laid 5%. I told y'all no, we don't know how much percent is in it. Katrina's looking it up.
Well, it says it's 60%. Hold on. Because
Devin said there's a lot of money in Houston business-wise.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait, Ellie said you have to file 3 returns?
Well, yeah, you have to file federal, and then the
state. That's just too much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's why you don't want 50 Cent in Houston. She said he has done some good things, but he can go back. Why are you trying to send that man back? What did he do to you? Oh my goodness. Okay, did you find out?
It doesn't say what the alcohol content is, but it is a varietal of 60% Chardonnay, 20% Pinot Noir, and 20% Pinot Meunier. I don't know. It doesn't have what the Like I said, I'm just gonna get it and we're gonna try it. Can you stop, please?
I guess.
So okay. What shows are you guys watching right now? I know I had a very lively conversation with someone. Has anyone caught there are a couple of new comedies that came out on Netflix. So Jamie Foxx has a new show with David Allen Greer.
Hmm.
I think it's called Dad, You're Embarrassing Me. And then Wanda Sykes, Mike Epps, and Kim Fields have a show called The Upshaws.
Oh,
So
those are.
has anyone seen either of them?
I don't watch those kind of shows. Because they don't. That's the like exactly. I ain't even have to watch it. Elliot said the Upshaws is not funny. I bet it's not. That's why I don't watch that kind of stuff because it's not funny.
I need somebody else to comment besides Elliot Carter.
Why?
Because he always thinks that, something is not funny. Just like he has poor taste in music.
Alvina said Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce. I don't know what that is. Brent says he watched some of the Upshaws. Alvina said it's not funny. Jamie could do better.
Oh, I agree.
Hey, Rhea. She said she watched the Upshaws.
Okay, but what did you think about the Upshaws?
It was funny.
And Brent, what did you think about the two of them? Now, I'm not gonna lie. Jamie Foxx's show, Dad, You're Embarrassing Me or whatever, or Stop Embarrassing Me or whatever, I did not find that funny at all. I was like, I don't think they're gonna return. And I think the Upshaws, the only reason why the Upshaws is funny is because of Wanda Sykes.
I did start watching Jupiter's.
Oh yeah,
Jupiter's something.
How is it?
Netflix. I like it, but anything superhero action, I'm there.
I'm supposed to start that this weekend.
So I started, and it was funny because Emery saw like the trailer. He was like, "Oh yeah, you getting ready to watch that? Yeah, Jupiter's Legend." He was like, "You're gonna watch that." And so when he came back in, he was like, "Is this the same show?" Because it was like a family, and they were discussing. I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, so superhero families have issues too?" Because that's kind of what it is about the family, and how the son and all that stuff. So yeah, see Devin, see right here. Yeah, he said he was off the chain. See, that's what we like, Katrina.
I was just trying to support, my people.
I know, but that stuff not gonna be funny.
I didn't say that, either of them was just hilarious, because no.
We got you. We got you. Rhea on the t-shirt. We got you. So Brent said Upshaws just isn't written well, but it's better than the Jamie Foxx show.
I agree.
Waiting on Loki on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Waiting for that one too.
Absolutely. Yes. So check out Jupiter's Legend, Katrina.
Yeah.
I think I've only watched like 2 or 3 episodes, but that I did start watching that.
Yeah, that's this weekend. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So the other thing that I saw today was there was a question posed by a young lady, and her name was Teriyaki Antoinette.
Her first name was Teriyaki, like teriyaki sauce you put on your chicken.
Her name was Teriyaki Antoinette. And so her post said, "My mama looked me dead in the face when I was born and named me Teriyaki." So, like, what's the most unique name that you've ever heard? And especially because you guys work with children.
And that's why I can't say it, because I don't need nobody coming back talking about she up there making fun of my name. I will abstain from this conversation because yes, I have run across some names, and I'm just like, why would you do your child like that? Because they have to live in the real world,
right? So I guess that's my thing. Do we not think anymore that names can hinder someone from being successful?
Now, this is my thing. I don't think it hinders people anymore because I've run across some successful people with some interesting names. However, I do agree you have the right to name your child whatever you want to name your child.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think just like, I hate to compare it to this, but just like hair, at some points we're like, our hair was not accepted, right? Because that wasn't professional. Okay. And, now we're like, no, you're going to accept this name, right? But some names are just wrong. Like, why would you name your child after liquor? Like, why is your child named, like stuff like that? Like, to me, that is just wrong. And now Venus, yes, I have a student by that same name. I will not repeat it, but it's in the comments if you want to see. But no, for real. But that's the thing. Like, some names people say are not professional or whatever, but I feel like it's part of our code. Like, names with a comma in it. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You want to name your baby something, something. That's, to me, no, I don't see a problem with that. But when you start, like I said, naming your children after liquor and naming your children after the hotel you was in when you conceived them, like, that's a problem. That kind of stuff is a problem.
Yes. I don't know. I guess, again.
What, Elliot? How do you even say that?
That's what I was sitting here laughing about.
I had a brother and sister named You Lazy and You.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it
You Do Me?
Is it Ulize and You Do Me?
That's You Lazy and You Do Me. Devin said maybe she was still covered in birth fluid and looked like the sauce, and she was probably hungry after birth. How about my baby?
I can't.
Oh, my baby looked like she covered in teriyaki sauce.
I can't. No. No. Why?
Robert Perkins said the child's name was Infant Shantae Jones.
I can't.
And I do know some children infant is on their birth certificate because nobody named that child. Like, I learned that. And so in the child was just infant, whatever name. But some people, when they take the child or whatever, they give that child another name. However, they don't always change it on that child's birth certificate.
Right. So
on that child's birth certificate, it actually says infant. So that's why there are students that have the name infant.
Tequila Lachey. Like, why would
you
do
why
that?
are you naming your child after liquor? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Dasani.
Like, is it spelled like the water?
It's spelled just like the water.
See, that's the kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that is not appropriate.
Evidence?
I don't think that's appropriate. Huh?
Evidence.
Evidence? Like, show me the evidence?
Yes.
Talitha, I know you lying. I know you lying.
You made that up. I refuse to believe otherwise. No one named their child ABC.
Talitha.
Stop.
Talitha.
Stop.
No, Ellie, you do not have a child named Ecstasy.
And it is not spelled like that. No, No.
Wait, Talitha, not AB.
Let's go back.
No.
Yeah, ABCD. I refuse to believe.
I know.
Yeah. You just
Talitha.
You just wanted us to talk about this. No.
See right there should have been a social worker that stepped in right then and been like, ma'am, you cannot do this to this child. This is child abuse.
Somebody said thunder spazzing.
Huh?
Somebody named their child thunder spazzing.
I'm done with this conversation. Because
one more. One more.
Not acceptable.
Yovanka.
Yovanka?
Yovanka.
You know what? I'm done with this conversation. I'm actually done for the night. I've had enough.
Ain't nobody named their child no Ecclesiastics, Demarian Prince Michaels. Mr. Perkins, I'm going to need you. Let's not make things up while we're on this podcast, okay? And see, for all of you who are educators and you hear these names or you have to read them, I just wish I was a fly on the wall to see y'all facial expressions because I wouldn't be able to do it. Not me with all of this. Oh, babe,
You get used to it. You just and half of them have nicknames anyway. So you know, like we probably Ecclesiastes, you know, that's probably Lee.
No. That little summer that I worked for, what's the
not Fish Tasia. I'm gonna need Mr. Perkins to get off. Because you gonna make me shut down the whole computer. Don't you put now another name. And I mean it just like that. Now another.
Not Fish Tasia. I cannot. You know what? You know.
Oh, Elliot. I'm not talking to Elliot anymore, and I'm not talking to Mr. Perkins anymore. I am not. I am done. Oh my gosh, y'all! But it's you know
what? Talaka might be right because that's a comment on here that somebody named their child ABCD. I can't. Stop with the Lamar. No. Okay.
That's why I said we are wrapping this up, show over, put a bow on it because y'all are not right.
I asked y'all and y'all really delivered. Thank you.
Barely Morrison. Y'all, that is but see, that's the kind of stuff that's just so wrong. That really is child abuse. Like they should not be able to put that on a child's birth. They should not be able to do that at the hospital. They should not. Or that child's birth certificate should come with a card attached that says at the age of 18 you can legally change your name for free.
Yes. Here are the instructions. This is where you go to take care of this.
Oh goodness.
Well, what is our Black business highlight for this week or today?
De Niro.
Peace at Last Massage. So if you guys are looking for in-home massages, he is your guy. So find him on IG at Peace at Last Massage. And then, of course, I have to end with the quote. Your beginning never dictates your destination. And that is by Tyler Perry.
Say that again.
Your beginning never dictates your destination.
Oh, true that.
So see these folks? What Beerly
and Fish Tasia. Dasani, your beginning does not dictate your future. Okay? ABCD, you can be something too. And with that, we love y'all. Thank you for joining in. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. And Send us some topics that you want to talk about. If you want to be on the show, we are looking for we want to have some males on the show, have a good discussion with some fellas out there. So if you are interested, just either send Katrina or myself a direct message, or, you know, if y'all have a phone number, just text us, and we would love to have you on the show. Come on now with the quote, Katrina, quote Tasha Lee.
You know what?
Devin say he down to be on already. Okay, we're gonna make that happen. Okay, so we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.